Hey everybody, how you doing today? It's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Welcome back to my channel. I've got a video today for February the 10th, 2021. News coming out this evening from a couple of venues. We have right here in beautiful Singapore. We have news coming out of here. And we have news coming out from Carnival today, right after the market closed this evening. Carnival made an announcement announcing that they were going to raise some more money. So we're going to get into both of those stories. Thank you, everybody, for following my channel, Traveling with Bruce, subscribing to the channel, giving my videos thumbs ups. And those of you out there who've been making PayPal donations to this channel, thank you, everybody. Welcome aboard. If you get the chance, hit the join button and become a sponsor member of this channel. And you get to hang out with yours truly in a nice, intimate little group. Ask me anything you want. We talk about everything under the sun. And on Fridays, we play trivia. Mondays and Fridays, I have 2 live shows just for sponsor members. Please consider becoming one today. Now, in the Carnival land, the Carnival Cruise Line, they announced this evening after 4:30 Eastern Time that they were going to raise $3.5 additional billion, $3.5 billion bucks. They're going to issue what they're calling senior unsecured notes, because bottom line is the company really can't issue any more secured bonds because everything that they have to secure has been secured. All ships have been mortgaged and lent against. All assets have been borrowed against. And so now they're either going to have to issue stock from their treasury or try to find bankers that will be willing to help them sell unsecured notes. Now, the good news, it sounds like they've found buyers. They seem to have this incredible ability to raise billions of bucks at the drop of a hat. And they're going to raise $3.5 billion, maturing. The notes will mature in 2027, so that is a 6-year note. And this will allow them to pay back some of their maturing bonds for 2021 and 2022. And the interest rate, surprisingly, it's only 5.75% interest is all they have to pay for this $3.5 billion bond offering. Now, this is guaranteed by the entire cruise line. So that means the Princess Cruises, Holland America, Carnival, Cunard, P&O in the UK, the P&O line in Australia, Costa Cruising, all of their lines, including even their luxury brand Seabourn, will all be on the hook for this deal. But it's necessary for the company to raise this cash to ensure that they come through 2021 and basically no sailings until very late this year. And starting up in 2021, 2022, they'll have the cash on hand to fire up their ships. They'll likely get some of their ships into some dry docks this summer and fall to also spruce them up. They've been announcing more and more ships are going to be delayed in coming back. So the good news is that they've got the money. The bad news, they won't be sailing until late this year like everybody else, because until we're all vaccinated, we're not going to be going on a cruise anytime soon. Anyway, the company, $3.5 billion will be raised, and that will carry them through the balance of 2021. Now, over here in beautiful Singapore, this is a bucket list place for me, I'll tell you that. News came out today from Royal Caribbean. They have announced that they have extended their sailing season for their ship known as the Quantum of the Seas. That ship has been offering 2- and 4-day sailings from Singapore out into the ocean and back without stopping anywhere. In other words, these are cruises to nowhere for just Singapore residents only. And the ships have been going out, this particular ship has been going out on a limited occupancy run, stories of 1,000 to 1,500 passengers at a time for a typical cruise. Well, this is enough to certainly cover the operating costs of the ship. I don't know if they're making much in the way of money, but the brand is extending its reputation in that area, and that's what it's all about. Keep the crew working and keep the systems running. And so the Quantum of the Seas will now sail out of Singapore until at least June the 21st of 2021, a 3-month extension on what was going to be just a few months here, and then the ship would work its way up to, I believe, Shanghai to sail out of that region, the China region, but that has been delayed. They're going to extend their time in Singapore. So there you go. If you live in Singapore, you can enjoy the Quantum of the Seas. It's one of the only cruise ships in the world operating right now, strict protocols. They have had a couple of instances of people testing positive, and a couple of false positives have been recorded. But all in all, they've been able to pull off these 2- and 4-day sailings to nowhere on this particular ship. So way to go, Royal Caribbean. But nowhere else in the world are cruises happening at this point, because travel is just so heavily restricted right now. And, well, we have to get our vaccines and see how it goes from there. Anyway, there's your news of the day. Carnival raising $3.5 billion. Another major run of cash that they're building up. These guys are burning $650 million a month to keep their ships in the water. They've offloaded almost 20 ships now from their fleets. Too old, too small, inefficient. They've had to let some go. And when they come back, they'll be at about 80% capacity compared to where they were when they last sailed in early 2020. Thank you for joining me tonight. Appreciate you watching my videos. Thank you for all your support, subscribing to Traveling with Bruce, thumbs ups, your comments, and please consider becoming a sponsor member of the channel and join us for our sponsor member shows Mondays and Fridays. Have a good one, everybody. Bye for now.